Folks, welcome back to the Daily Question. This is your guide to greatness, Troy I. Hoffman. We've got some powerful questions we're asking this week, truly to help impact and transform your life forever and my life. I mean, I'm still going through the same thing with you and going down the same journey with you too. Yesterday, we talked about this. Do you have a roadmap written out? Now, I want to get super clear. Are you measuring the right things in your life daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly? Like you're looking at this roadmap and we're like, okay, I want to build a company to X and I want to make Y for myself. I want to make each employee at least make Y for themselves. I want people to feel a feeling of they're growing in their lives. And the question is like, how are you going to measure that? How are you going to measure your growth? Are you measuring your growth by economics? Are you measuring your growth by the number of triggers that are setting you off? Are you measuring your growth by your overall happiness score? Are you measuring your growth by the amount of love you're experiencing in your life? Are you measuring your score of your growth by the amount of transformation going on in your heart and in your gut and in your spirit and your mind? Are you measuring by how much information you're learning? Like, people are so hung up on the numbers and dollars of life that numbers and dollars isn't what life is. It just happens to be a form of exchanging energy to be able to live a certain type of lifestyle. But a lot of growth comes from the way we think, the way we act, like the way we process, the way we interact with loved ones, the way we can build rapport with our parents, the way we can connect with our siblings, the way we can connect with the people we work with, the way we can connect with our loved ones. Like, how are you measuring the success of your life? Are you measuring it by, man, I get to read this amazing, cool new book and change my life even more. I get to learn to release these crazy ass triggers that piss me off and make me angry, sad, and feeling hurt. Like, there are so many ways to measure this life, but this is where the power of choice comes in. You get to choose what you want to measure. You get to choose who you want to become. You get to choose the things you're going to stack your life against one day and say, this is why I lived this life. This is why it was worth it. I became a man who was a giver. I became a man who impacted lives. I became a man who loved unconditionally as much as I possibly could. I became a man that sought the truth of my own life. I became the man that did whatever it takes to become the person I saw myself become, so I could be another person that truly impacts another, because of the people that committed suicide when I was younger. I got clear on what I wanted to do and be. See, the events of the past, the pain of the past, the problems of the past have produced the desire to do a specific vision in the future, and that became our roadmap. Now we're saying, what is our measurements we're going to use to stack our life against? By books we're reading, by transformations in our own life, by people we're impacting, by the amount of money we're giving, by the amount of people we're touching and pouring into on a daily basis, by the loving texts we're able to send somebody, the encouraging texts we're sending to them. What is the measure that you're going to use to say, am I measuring the right things in my company, the right things in my life, and the right things going forward so I become that which I want to become? Folks, thank you for listening to The Daily Question. Please reach out onto us on Instagram, Facebook, and if you want to dive deeper into this conversation, if there is something in these podcasts that you're like, Troy, I really need some one-on-one help with you, please do not hold back from reaching out. This is my purpose. This is my calling to impact your life, to help you find, follow, and finish your course of destiny.